Daxter on PlayStation 4 ever since they announced the PlayStation 4. I have waited so long for this, and it looks beautiful. I didn't even think that they were going to let me get Lost Legacy as early as they did for pre-ordering it. But as soon as I got off work, I headed straight to GameStop, and they just let me take it home. Now, originally, I was going to obviously stream. I was going to stream Lost Legacy, but PlayStation 4 is not allowing me to do that at this point in time, so that leads me to believe that I can't, at least for probably a couple hours. But that's okay, because we have this lovely, beautiful game that started gaming for me. I'm super passionate about this game. I have waited a very long time for it. Trust me, we're gonna have some fun tonight. I have a long, deep history with this game, and it connects to so many things in my life. For any of you from the Piccolo page watching, this game got me into gaming. And I got this game and Dragon Ball Z Budokai the same exact day. And if it wasn't for this game, I wouldn't have gotten into that console, and I wouldn't have gotten more into Dragon Ball Z. So this game specifically has a huge factor in that. So anyway, I'm just publishing out posts for everyone to come by and check it out. I will click start here in just a second. Actually, you know what? I could just go ahead and press start. Let's go ahead and say new game. Yes. And we will click this file. Okay.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors?
So,
why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet?
Didn't have
How
a
did they harness
PS3
eco, the life energy of the
when the
world?
Jak and Daxter trilogy
what was
came
their
out.
purpose? And why did they
So
vanish?
this is the first time I am seeing this game in HD.
Remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall.
And
even the rocks
I'm
do
so
not
impressed.
recall. Every bone in my body tells
so
me
good.
that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on
I
about
really
the
hope a lot
precursors
of
that built this
people
place all the
come
time.
out to
Where did
this
they go?
stream.
Why did they build
Like,
this crap?
if I were to ever
Now, I like
become a
precursor
big
orbs and
streamer
power
that was
cells
to
as
do
much
like
as
a
the next
charity
guy.
stream,
But if you
I
ask
would
me,
want to do
they
this
must have
game.
been real losers. Wow!
This is a
How did you
game
do
that I just love so much, and I've 100% this game enough times to know it inside and out. And I'd actually like to 100% run this game on Twitch. I obviously won't do that tonight. It's already 10 o'clock. But maybe at some point in the future, the very near future, I will sit down and play this game 100% on Twitch.
What?
I always love this scene.
Okay. I'm fine.
You know, I don't think I've actually talked about it on stream before, but I have one tattoo, and it's a lightning bolt for Harry Potter. I have honestly thought about it for a very long time.
What in green tarnation
I
do you two want?
to get
Don't tell
either
me.
Majora's Mask
Instead
or
of
the
heeding my
or
wisdom,
the Terminus
two of you
Shield from
went
Legend of
mucking
Zelda
around in the only
for
place
my
that I
favorite
told
Zelda
you not
game.
to go. Misty
But
Island.
That's right.
And Daxter,
Naughty Dog is my
you
favorite video
finally
game
took a
publisher, and
much-needed
Jak and
bath,
Daxter is
but
my
in a
favorite
bathtub
series.
filled
I
with
have
dark
thought about it
ego.
for
Man,
probably
are you
the
gonna
last
keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this
5
mess?
years
I'm
now.
gonna keep yapping because
to
in my
get a
professional
tattoo of
opinion, the
Daxter somewhere
change is
on
an
me.
improvement. And besides,
I
couldn't
thought
help
about
you
getting
if I
the
wanted
entire
to.
cover.
There's only one person who has
Jak and
studied
Daxter,
Donkey
just
Kong long
Daxter
enough
standing
to
on
have a
Jack's
chance at
shoulder
returning you to your
on
previous
like
form.
my arm.
Carl
Like I'm
Acheron,
so
the
passionate
sage.
about this game
But
that
he
I would be
lives
willing
far
to
to
ink
the
it onto
north.
my body.
Far to the north.
Absolutely
Nobody has
adore the
spoken to him in
series.
ages. I would
so
teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other
feel like
teleporter
this
gates
game
have
is
seen fit
what,
to turn their ends on for quite a while.
Naughty Dog was trying to
The
show
only
us
other way
that they
north
could
is
do
by
with
foot
Crash
through the Fire
Bandicoot.
Canyon, but its
Because the
volcanic
PS4
soil
just
is
gave
hot
them
enough
so
to
many
melt
more
precursor
options
metal.
and
You can't just walk through
so
it.
much more
But
that
you
they
could
could
fly
do with the
over
game.
it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I
There's
just
Kira.
happened to be working on such a thing at this
I always
very
preferred her as the
moment.
love interest
All
over
I would need is 20
characters
power
from the sequel
cells to
game.
give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat.
So
Isn't that right,
basically,
Daddy?
Yes,
this game is
Kira,
a lot
that
different than the
might
next 2
work.
games.
But we're a boy and a half
and,
going to get 20 power
I love
cells.
all of them
From
for
the
very different
villagers.
reasons.
Most of
but,
them have a power
what I
cell
love
or
so
two
much about
stashed
this one
away
is it's a
somewhere.
collectathon.
And even if they aren't willing to
and,
just
I'm a big
give
fan of
them
those
away,
platformers
greasing their
and
palms
stuff
with
like
a
that.
few precursor orbs
this is
should
one
do the
that's
trick.
really
and I
simple
bet
and
there are
really
even
easy to
more
pick
of
up
them
and
out in
play.
the wilds, just waiting for some
even
brave
people who've
adventurer to
never
find.
played video
Well,
games.
we've got the
I've
brave
introduced them to the
adventurer
game
at least.
before,
Brave
and they really
adventurer.
enjoy it.
You two couldn't find your way out
it's
of
a
the village
fantastic
without
game.
training.
It's
Before you do
such a
anything else,
great title
you better
for the
go
PS2
through the warp
library,
gate
and I'm
and get
super
some
glad that they
practice on Geyser
finally
Rock.
decided to bring it to PS4.
We won't find any more of that dark, gooey eco stuff, will we?
you guys hear me
I'd hate
okay? I
to
hope
fall
you
in
can.
again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you
Now,
both
one
into
thing I do like
ferns.
about the sequel games is that they actually give you the option to skip cutscenes. Now, thankfully with this game, they are actually few and far between. So now we're actually playing.
This
Alright,
device is
let
a
me get
communicator. With it, my father and I can give you
adjusted
advice at
to
any
the
time
game.
during your quest.
Circle, still the spin attack obviously, and then square's punch.
These floating egg-shaped
Oh,
things are
the orbs
precursor
look
orbs.
so
Collect
pretty.
enough of them, and
I
some
just
of
love
the
the color
villagers
on
will
that.
give you a power cell in exchange.
I'm sorry if I sound like I'm like fangirling right now, but I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
This is a power
cell.
The most important precursor artifact.
So there are
you can
101 of
find.
these in the game.
You need to collect
There's
20 of these
2,000
so I can
precursor
power the
orbs in the
heat
game,
shield for your
and there's
egg-lab
112 scout flies in the game. It is our goal, I think, to probably tonight, I would say just do as much as we can in what I would consider the first act, which would be to do the tutorial area, which is
You
this
found
area.
one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them them to
and
each
then
area to
do
look for power
the
cells.
jungle, which
But
is
the lurkers
to me
must
the
have
first
captured
area,
them all.
Misty Island, which I would consider the second area, and then the beach, and then we would stop after we go through the Fire Canyon. If everything goes well, I should probably be able to do all of that. Roughly, I would say, probably in about an hour and a half. I should actually time myself next time I
Wow!
stream.
That last scout fly had a power cell.
Let's see, let's go down
I'll
here.
bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
I always forget about those 6 that are down here in the tutorial area. Fun fact, I've actually recorded this game for a Let's Play a long time ago, back before I even had the name Jitter Jackanate. I had a Dazzle DVC capture card that I used for a video class in high school, and the teacher let me take it home, and I found out that I could record video games with it, and I just had a field day with it. I had to do a project for a math class, so the computer teacher also let me borrow it for that, and I used Super Smash Bros. Brawl, actually, to record a video about math, and it was called Luigi's Math Problem. It was trash, but I got an A for creativity because the teacher had never seen anything like that before and thought it was cool. And then I did a Let's Play of Jak and Daxter, and I started to do a blind run of the first BioShock game because I hadn't played it at that point yet. I've played the first BioShock game, but the others I have not actually played. So maybe I'll actually do that
That's a
sometime.
blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Alright, let's turn around, go back, through the doors. I can't wait till we have all of our full freedom to run around and do whatever we want. Open sesame! Oh, there's trophies, that's cool.
Good work.
I like that.
The blue eco caused the
That means
door
there's
to
a
open.
platinum trophy for me to get.
With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
They don't teach you about that in the tutorial. You can crouch jump. I remember when I first played Jak 2, that blew my mind because I didn't know you could do that. And I tried it in Jak 1 and I was like, why didn't they teach you that? But I digress.
To increase your health.
So one thing I like a whole lot more about this game over the other two is the green eco. I like that I can run around and collect more life and restore my health because, man, especially in Jak 2, I'm missing one. How am I missing one? Oh, this is the completionist in me. I have to go back. Found you. How did I not pick that up? There we go. It will drive me crazy if I'm missing precursor orb. Like, to me, that is the ultimate collectible in this game. There's 2,000 of them.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Alright.
Notice how each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Let's go. Alright. So far, not so bad. I did miss that one orb, though, so not a huge deal.
Boys.
But I'd like to not miss anything else, especially when we get to the main levels.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jak? We'd love to stay and chat, Big
I bet if I
Green,
practiced
but
enough, I could actually
itching to
probably
get on with
speedrun
our
this game.
adventures.
I definitely wouldn't be able to match that record, though.
Adventure away, then. And while
I think
you're
right now
out
the record is like an hour
adventuring,
and 6 minutes.
why don't you make
I'm
yourself
just like,
useful?
that's crazy.
My
I don't know if that
darn green
includes
eco-collectors are
the
clogged up
opening
again.
cutscene or not.
Head out
Probably
to the far
doesn't.
side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Alright, so, To me, first thing you need to do is head to the jungle. To me, the jungle is by far the most important place to go to first, because without it, you can't unlock all the blue eco vents that are scattered around the area. So I'm not even going to bother talking to people yet. We're just going to go and do it. So now I think these actually count towards the village, but I could be mistaken. Oh, the water looks really good. Let's see.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Did I get them all? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. No, we'll go this way. I'm trying to plan out the absolute best route in my head. I can't think of one. But we'll probably end up doing the beacon tower thing last. That just makes the most sense to me. Fisherman's down here, I think. Yeah, he is.
Oh, I love the smell of fish.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Nothing to talk about.
Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling
Sorry,
up me
turned off the
catch.
microphone so I could
No
sneeze.
matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo!
Let's go ahead and knock
Maybe
this out really quick, because
it's
this
your breath.
might take us
You
quite a
think
bit
you
of
can
time.
do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you with Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want
Okay.
to try the challenge?
Yes, I would
There are
love to
two
fish.
types of good fish to catch.
Man, I haven't been fishing like
1
4
pound
years. I was
fishies
talking about that the other
and
night.
5
I
pound
absolutely love
fishies.
to fish.
If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them buggers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Alright. Hopefully we can do this on our first try. No promises though. It's been, how long since I've done this? Probably 5 years. Actually, no, it hasn't been that long. I did play this game one time when a friend was over at my
Here comes
house.
a big one.
Because he said that I couldn't beat it in one sitting, and I did. That was 2 or 3 years ago. That's 2 pounds of fish sloppy. Okay, I can do better.
Here comes a big one. To the left.
112, okay. I think we'll be okay. This is the part where all the eels come, and then after that it's gonna be like a mania of like big fish.
Steady, boy.
Come on.
Here comes a big one.
Oh, I missed the big one, I think.
Hold steady. Your sails are set.
Oh, I got 194. Are you kidding me? Okay, we gotta try again. So I actually prefer this mini game over the one in the swamp. The one in the swamp drives me insane. The one where you have to shoot all the rats. That was hard. That and the ice puzzle for the mountain are just super difficult. I barely even have to move them out there. Oh, and it's 2 pounds.
Here comes a big one. To the left.
138, okay. Just dodge.
Here comes a big one.
He always freaks me out when he says, "Here comes a big one," because like I'm like,
Steady,
"I'm
boy.
gonna miss it."
Hold steady. You did it. You caught 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a
I
couple
figured
of
I probably
landlubbers.
should.
Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
Oh, slam dunk. Now, I remember there's orbs back here. Also, where did the fish go? Okay. So the fisherman will sit here and remain laughing for the rest of his days because he doesn't need to do anything with those fish. They're not going to go bad or anything. I mean, after all, I am a fisherman myself. I would know. I always really love the design of the jungle. I think it's such a good first level.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make
Whoa,
the switch
Daxter, what are
already.
you talking about? We haven't talked to anybody about any power cells. The only ones that know we're going on a journey are Samus and Kira. Spoilers, there's other people we could talk to. But I wanted to just get right into the action. And yes, I'm aware there's a precursor orb up there that I actually cannot get yet. And we'll go down there after we clear this top part. That might be. Didn't miss any, okay. Let's raise this part. Actually, we're gonna head back. I don't think I actually got that. That's fine. Yeah, we missed it. Okay, yeah, we'll just go back this way then. No orb left behind. That scout fly. Oh, that didn't work. I've always been impressed. It's okay. We can come back. Get this while we're here. So my favorite power cell pose is definitely the slam dunk. There was one time I was playing the game, and I want to say that I probably got the slam dunk like, what, maybe 7 or 8 times in a row. And as far as I know, it's completely random. And I wonder, I don't think that they have this swimming trick in this game. Here. The swimming trick should be like you either just keep tapping the control stick forward, or you press circle. I think that will work. And I just tried both, and I didn't notice the difference in speed. But I could have also just been wrong.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
Alright, we might as well go ahead and reflect this
Line
beam.
up the beam by pointing it at the next tower. Hey, we can follow the beam to find the next tower.
That didn't work. So that's okay. We need to go back this way anyway to get into the temple, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, there's orbs over there. I gotta go get them. I absolutely have to, guys. Like, if I don't, I'll freak out and have like a little mini heart attack. And there's the one still on top of the giant gold thing right here, but I can't reach it with a regular jump, so we'll have to get that when we come back out through the jump pad and then when we beat the giant plant boss guy. Let's see. Gotta fix the camera. That is one thing about this game that's a little bit problematic sometimes. Is
If Blue Eco can build a bridge, then I bet it'll open a door. Let's go back and get you juiced up again.
I've actually never heard Daxter say that. I didn't even think to get the eco before. I thought that the door would just automatically open because we powered on the bridge, but I was wrong.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
Sure, but we need to go this way first. And what the crap? How many stop points do we have? 5. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Let's go. Last scout fly. Okay, let's jump.
You found all the scout flies in this area.
And yeah, we did. 2 streams are going on right now, and you want to watch both of us? Hey man, you do you. It would not hurt my feelings if you wanted to watch the other guy. It's totally cool if that's what you want to do. What are they playing? Who are you watching? Or wanting to watch? Sec. Okay. Okay, so we need to go this way. We're doing
Yeah,
pretty
so we
awful
got a precursor
online.
launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us.
Okay. Player unknown battlegrounds? Oh, unknown battlegrounds? Yeah, okay. I'm flying through this level fast. I think all I need to do is beat the plant guy and then redirect the beam, and then I'm out of here. I know what you're talking about if we're thinking about the same game. It's the military PC game, right?
I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
Let's grab those. I always forget about those ones. And the 5 that you need for jumping onto the monster's head. Always forget about them. I'll openly admit that I forget about them because I'm a fool. And I very well could be forgetting about one other one right now, but if I remember right, he has 5 that, oh, I died. Okay, that's cool.
I'll say something really teary at the funeral. Like, how am I gonna get changed back now?
I'm sorry, Daxter, I let you down. I didn't intend this. I also didn't intend that. You're gonna be in and out of the stream? Hey, that's totally cool, dude. Encourage the other people to come, though. Bring it, you big giant plant monster thing. You remind me of Petey Piranha from Mario Sunshine. I was having a complete brain fart on that game. See what you got, son. You don't plant. Poison Ivy would be so pissed at me right now. Come on. Alright. Take him down. Power cell. Black Thumb, that's a silver trophy. Really? For this guy? Alright, I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got them all. Maybe there's 2 that I didn't get. Yep, all 150. Knew it. Okay, so now all we gotta do is redirect the team, and then we are out of here, guys. I'll take the hit, it's whatever. There you are. I'm surprised this is going as fast as it is.
Reconnect the beam there.
Ooh. I'm having trouble making a few measly jumps. Let's see, the next one is... Oh shoot, where is the next one? I actually couldn't see it. Oh. Whoops! Time to go back! I should have known that. I will make the occasional error though. It has been 3 years since I played this. Then this one connects to one on the beach. That's right. Ugh. I always forget what my health is
Say
at.
goodnight, Jack.
So even though I consider this the first area, I do consider the beach to be easier. Or maybe that's just me. But I think most people would probably think that as well, because they have all the life vents there and stuff to help you restore your health and everything. It is very much intended to be the first area, I think, which is interesting because the eco vents are here. So, I mean, it's whatever, just food for thought. Oh, it didn't work. That's a trick that I've seen people do. They'll roll off of there and they'll land on the last section of the bridge rather than jump up here like I'm doing. Yeah, no, these ones are definitely for the village. We got a 150 and that's weird, 211? Oh, I guess that was 6. Okay. Now we should be done with
tell that
the
windbag of the mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
Okay, so let's also go ahead while we're here. Heard the yak gals. Go on. Get going. Get going. Turn around. I don't know if actually hitting them will do anything, but I've heard that it helps correct the course easier than just actually doing it on your own, like just walking around them like a regular herder would do. Herding in games is one of those things that I feel like they still haven't perfected. Rockstar with Red Dead Redemption has come awfully close though, but man, I hated those missions in that game. They were so annoying because every once in a while the cows would just get stuck or something and like, oh. Get in there. There we go. You're the last one, so turn around.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Okay.
Gotta bring in the crops from it.
So one of the things I really liked about this game was all the
Got those
characters.
3 bags back into the
But
pen.
I don't want
Now
to waste the
can sleep in
time
peace.
talking
Take
to them
this
unless I
power cell
absolutely
if you're
have to. And that's not because I don't want to, but some of the cutscenes just run a little long. And I try not to talk during cutscenes just because I want people to be able to hear them. But at the same time, I also want to move along the game. So I guess it's a tick for tack kind of
Hey,
trade.
let's go check out old Fish Brett's speedboat at the dock.
Yeah, that's right. Your reward for catching 200 pounds of fish allows you to go back to the Sea Island because you need a boat. So that's something interesting that I've always thought about. Did Jack just take the boat the first time without asking, or did the fisherman just not have a problem with it at all? Because I think it's his boat you actually use. Let's see.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
We're 5 short. I was just gonna go ahead and buy these 2, but we'll come back. Let's go up here and get this right now. I'd rather go ahead and do the switch with the Oracle first, because we should be able to get enough for the other ones here. Oh, the game's slowing down a little bit. Dropped a few frames. Nothing that the PS4 can't handle, though. You should be back in working order now. So, recently, I noticed that TFS Gaming is actually doing a playthrough of this game, which made me even all the more excited to actually play this on stream.
The Oracle. Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return.
Yeah, there is no actual way
120
to skip the cutscenes as far as I know. In the older games, or in the sequel games, you could just press triangle and you would skip them. But in this game, you can't.
You have proven yourself worthy.
There was a whole bunch of different rumors going around that if you pressed X, circle, and start at the same time you could, or there was like a certain order to it that you needed, and I could never figure it out, so I just never bothered. So I'm debating between doing Misty Island next or going ahead and doing the beach. I think I might just do the beach because it's a lot faster of a level to do. We don't need to talk to Uncle. We need to talk to the mayor, which is right over there. But I want to go ahead and collect these. And then by the time we get his cell, we should decide what it is we want to do. Go ahead and get this scout fly. That's 4, and then 5 should be right over here, and then the other 2 should be in the houses. One in the fisherman and one in the mayor. We'll also have that taken care of. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go into the fisherman's hut and get his. Get the scout fly in the mayor's house, and then we will also talk to him for reconnecting the beams. Yeah.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. And the entire village will thank me.
I've never actually done this without talking to him first, so I wonder if that would actually kind of glitch the game.
And for that,
or maybe you just have to talk to him again regardless.
A power cell.
Slam dunk! Shiny happy steeples! That's also a silver trophy. I'm being kind of generous with those. Which is fine, I like getting my trophy count up. And you know what, I think I will go ahead and go to the beach. We can do Misty Island last. Because it is technically the hardest of the 3. It is also the biggest. The first 3 areas anyway, not the whole thing. Piece of crap. So, basically, I am not gonna mess with trying to get these boxes open right now in such low health.
That pelican just snagged a power cell.
We'll go up to the cannon.
Let's go kick some
we'll
big bird butt.
do all of that. Let's see. There is one back over here. All you gotta do is get past the snakes, which are guarding their precious power cell with their lives, and I'm going to steal it from them because I do not like snakes. And then we're gonna turn around and we're gonna go beat the crap out of that dumb bird because it stole our power cell. Yeah, man, big bird butt. That's what we're about to do. Let's get these orbs.
Dive for those orbs, Jack! Dive!
Yeah, so the super fast swim thing that people found out, swim faster, is to just tap the control stick over and over again. Move a little bit faster, but it's not really worth your time, I don't think. In the other games, if you swam underwater and you held square, I think Jak would kick a little bit faster, which was even faster than that. So they eventually increased the swimming speed of the character. Let's see. And then there's 4 over here. So the ones behind the waterfall, when I was doing a Let's Play of this game a long time ago, probably about 7 years old now, I completely forgot about the ones behind the waterfall.
Quick! We have to get to the power cell before the pelican scoops it up again!
There we go. Bird wasn't even near us. We have plenty of time. Now, technically what I should have actually done was I should have used the eco vent and then went over there and gotten all of those orbs first, but that's okay. We can do that in just a second. Oh, poor pupper. I don't want to fight the pupper, game. Why do you make me fight the pupper still? Let's go over here. Oh, he's been breaking open crates for us. That's great, but we'll worry about that on the way out. I just want to go up over here because we did not go up here and get this stuff. There should be a scout fly. Yeah, I just love how in the second game, Jak specifically states that he's good with animals, but in this game, all of his enemies except for like the ones at the very end are lurkers, and lurkers are animals. Like every enemy in this game is technically an animal. So I always found that kind of humorous. Okay, so for whatever reason, they decide in this level to put all the eco vents in the exact same spot for absolutely no reason whatsoever, but I guess to just teach you about green eco and how it works, which fine by me, I guess. But I would have spread them out so I think it helps. In fact, I heard in development they actually wanted to put green eco vents around every map, like 2 or 3, just so people had a way to heal. But they figured not to do that because it made the little green eco pellets kind of pointless.
You have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way,
if I remember correctly, there's only those eco vents and then the one in the Professor Basin to kill the one dark plant. Wrong plant.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
See what I'm talking about? Jak is terrible at animals. I just beat up a baby bird.
My.
Hasn't even hatched yet.
I hope the poor deer's okay.
Kind of
Here's a power cell for your valor.
Not that I don't think it's cute, but it controls really weird. Especially on ice. Freaking snow.
No! Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mom.
That's really weird considering you're the one that looks like a bird.
Mom? You see any feathers here?
No.
Oh, love at first sight.
Shut your mouth, old woman.
Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Alright, cool. I don't want it. Eggs over hard! That sounds delicious right now, actually. I wonder what a flut would taste like. Probably like chicken, but I don't know. Okay, let's see. The next logical thing to do, I feel, would be to raise those pillars over there after we get this. So let's kill the crab. We don't want to get crabs. That would just be terrible.
Punch those poles out from below.
Okay, I already hit it. These jumps are just so cool to me. Like, this game came out in 2001, and this still blows my mind. And something I learned recently is if you jump on this, it'll hurt you, but it should open the box. Oh, it didn't hurt me. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, just because we needed those, so. Now we can actually climb the towers and not have to backtrack. I didn't actually know you could break open the metal boxes by jumping on them and letting go. I always thought you had to shoot them with the cannon. See, I'm still learning things about this game. Oh. Land on it.
Right, more orbs.
And let's get over here. And I think we could actually...
Ooh, let's use the cannon to blow things up.
Let's use the cannon to blow things up. I agree. That sounds like fun. Why are they giving me a cannon? That just seems like a bad idea. Slam dunk! Can be a jam up in here. Oh, we've already got over 20. We could technically go to the Fire Canyon, which, that's how I think I'm going to end the stream, is to, do Fire Canyon. That should be okay. Is that all the boxes? Actually, I think so. Oh no, the water! So if you don't know, water is terrifying in these games. I remember having a nightmare about the giant freaking fish that jumps up and eats you.
Seagulls! Let's buzz them for kicks.
I have a personal vendetta with that. I always wanted it to be a boss, just because. Like, it would be cool to kill it. But you can't. No, that would make a fantastic boss, I think. Maybe something to consider if they ever decide to redo the main game, kind of like how they did Ratchet and Clank for the movie. Also, a Jak and Daxter movie would be freaking sweet. I don't know what they would make about. Probably the second game. The second game's story is just so good. Actually, almost done with this level too. And then after we scare them this time, they should fly and cause the bird avalanche. Yep. There we go. And then we get another power cell for our troubles. And there's a giant precursor face in the side of that rock. Never actually took the time to notice that when I was younger. It was when I played it a couple years ago that I noticed that. Let's see, there should be no more orbs. Okay, that's fine. Actually, how many do we have? There's all the ones on the beach, and then there's the ones up there with the scout fly. I hope I'm not missing one. I might be. So there's one there, and there should be one on the other pillar, I think. Yeah, there is. Okay, I'm not missing one. Good. So, initially in my head, I can typically plan out a route that seems to be pretty good for the first couple levels. The beach, the jungle, and kind of Misty Island, but Misty Mountain's an island. I don't know why I keep saying mountain. Maybe I've just got Banjo-Kazooie on my mind. But optimally, this seems like a pretty decent route. I'm actually clearing the beach a lot faster than I thought I would, even faster than the jungle. And then we have the orbs on the beach, and we should actually be done, I think, after that. I don't think I'm missing anything else. That's 4. Yeah, I think we got them all after we get these ones. And the other final cluster. Yep. Alright. We are just moving right along. We haven't even hit an hour yet, and I talked for like the first, I want to say 4 minutes, and then the initial game opening cutscene is close to 9. So we are doing pretty well for ourselves.
Good. You've collected enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff behind the farmer's house. Bring the power cells, and hurry! My father says he's seen more lurkers around.
Alright. Well, before we do that, I want to talk to the mayor again. We're going to go ahead and give him the orbs, and we'll talk to our uncle right before we leave for Fire Canyon.
A sizable one, I hope.
Alright, so, Misty Island has one of what many people consider the more annoying power cells in the game, which is, Flipbook again! That's the 4th one, I think. That is to catch the Sculptor's Muse. Oh man, I still remember having issues with that as a kid.
Hurry up with those power cells.
Are you serious?
At the head of Fire Canyon, at the
Lady,
top of the cliff
you
behind the
just
farmer's
told
house.
me, quit nagging me, woman. Jeez, we're not even going out and you're already bothering Jag. We just want to go on our adventures. Jeez. What the heck, man? I've actually never seen the game do that. It's like persistent. It's like, go to Fire Canyon. And I'm like, I don't want to go to Fire Canyon. I gotta go get this squirrel thing. Jack just crosses his arms and just faces his fears. I gotta go back. Maybe we will find the secret to what caused Daxter to change here. We really won't, but... Oh... That's always sad. Daxter, unfortunately, spoilers if you've never played this game, gets changed back.
Whoa! This place gives me the creeps! And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz!
Okay, we got those. Cool.
Ouch! Hey! I see the Sculptor's Muse!
Okay. I hate this little thing with a burning passion. It's cute. And there's been times, actually, where I've caught it in, like, just 30 seconds, and then there's times where it takes me, like, 10 minutes. It's very hit and miss sometimes. So hopefully we won't spend too much time on it. I'd like to kill the enemies around me just so I don't die. Oh! Thought I actually had him. Okay, he's gonna go up and then, This is probably going to be the majority of the stream tonight, folks. Where'd you go? No! Oh, we got him so fast! That only took about a minute and a half. There we go. Alright, cool. Man, as a kid, for freaking ever. I actually think this was the very first video game I ever rage quit because of the Muse. I died so many times because I didn't know that I could break the bone here. And I would go around and the big guys would always kill me. I was not a very good player back in the day. So does anybody else have any experience with this game in the chat? I'd like to hear if you do. Okay, let's see. That's the start, but I think if we go this way, there's also some orbs over here. No, there's not. But I know that there's other stuff around. Let's see. I always wondered why they let you come back to Misty Island so early. I almost feel like it should be like the second to last level, just because of the area itself and what it represents to the entire game. So we have the zoomer here. We could technically go this way. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do this now.
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them!
I think there's 5 that I'll have to get. So okay. And there's orbs here in this cave. Turn back around. Okay. Cool. Let's get this guy. I want to make sure that we get all the orbs out on the water, so I'll probably circle it one final time before I actually get
Shred the lurkers,
off.
Jack. Not the mines! Rule number 1, always avoid the mines!
I will intentionally hit the mines if I want to, Daxter. You can't tell me what to do. I'm the hero, you're the sidekick. Get used to it. Actually, that's not so. I should not go out of my way just to hit the mines, because then I'd have to do it all over again. Although that would be a pretty funny prank. And then we've got that one with the power cell, so we'll go back and get that really quick. I gotta get the tight turn down. I think it's, yeah, it's R1 and circle. Or L1 for that. There we go. I technically was going to miss that, but the game has a pretty decent hitbox for the power cells on the zoomer, at least. Just because they know some of their jumps are kind of ridiculous, especially in the basin. Oh, please don't actually hit me. Please don't hit me, Blue. Okay, good. Now, I think that was, everything, there. Pop goes the lurker. I actually don't know how Pop
You stopped all the mine-dropping lurkers. They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad, and I'll teleport it back.
Oh, that's so cool. Teleportation. So, those yellow boxes, they are bad. You do not want to touch the yellow box. That is dark eco, and in this game, that's stupid. We don't like dark eco in this game. Oh, however, though, in Jak 2 and Jak 3, we like the dark eco. It's great stuff. Okay. So we got a power cell here. So far this actually isn't going too bad. remind me to never go running up a mountain on a really rickety, rocky wooden platform with logs that decide to roll and then logs that decide to jump. That just seems like a bad idea. So, the other cannon is right here, and this guy also drops us a power cell. No slam dunk, but that's okay. So, what we want to do with this one...
I have to admit, I'm impressed. You two didn't screw up. Now that the workers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
Okay, let's see. I think that's all the ones we need. Now, there's also, if I remember right, a certain place you can jump right here, and you won't have to do the ambush. Oh, I missed it. But that's okay.
It's an ambush, Jack!
Alright, guys. Now, before we get started, would anybody like to step out? No?
Get the red eco! Red eco makes your attack stronger.
Bring it, son. I'm not gonna hit one. You can do better than that. Bring it, kid. Not hit once. There we go. I just went off freaking Bruce Lee on them. That's right, they deserved it. Dirty lurkers. Okay, so returning to the Dark Eco Pool. I actually
This place gives me the willies. Let's keep you out of the
I've actually done that trick once before. And then I just there's another jump you do. And you can just actually bypass the entire ambush. The guy who did the world record speed run for it, he actually was the one who I found out about that trick from. Okay, so this is actually the other side from the beginning.
Knock over those bones!
Alright, we're going to want to knock that down, and then, let's see. I actually probably should have went this way from the start, but it's okay. Technically have to double back, but that's fine. Go ahead and kill you. Let's see. Let's get, this guy. Should be a scout play right here. It's already 5. And we're doing a lot better on Misty Island than I thought we would. I will be the first to admit that this is one of the levels I'm not too particularly fond of because I always feel like I missed something and I have to double back and look around. Alright, now let's see. We're gonna need... Oh, I just fell. We're gonna need this cluster of eco and this one to
Don't fall into the mist below us!
roll over here.
Because I don't think we'll make it back.
Ah, got caught on the torch. Gotta go back. Okay. I always find it best to start with this one, and then go ahead and fall down here, grab this one. That was way better. Should have not have taken me 2 tries, but that's fine. Now this should drop us off right back at the start. Yeah, it does. So we'll ride this platform back over, and then we'll go back that way through the big ambush door and clear that side, and then we should be done. I should have stayed in the middle of this little thing for the ambush. That probably would be a little bit harder. And if I remember right, you can go down like right here, yeah. Another spot that in that really old Let's Play I did, I forgot about orbs. And I spent probably the better half of 35 minutes completely disregarding this part. Let's see. Let's double back and grab these really quick. Make sure we grab these 2 as well. Alright. Now let's avoid that ready go like it's the plague. Let's go up here, actually. Okay. Good job, buddy. Is that 7? That is 7. Okay, where does that leave us? All we gotta do is return the muse. So basically, just grab these orbs, and then there's a one of those little pad things. Let's go ahead and break the ball. Actually, can we do it on this one? I think we can. No, I didn't do it on just one. But now we've got the health. And see, now we're on the other side of the water. And if we collect these, and then those ones over there, with that blue eco vent open, we should be done. So, let's go ahead and go back, now that we have 2 little pieces of life. And, we could probably, they actually probably intended to do it this way, is, grab this one, roll, jump. Yeah, this is how they do it. Uh-oh. How many are we missing? We're missing 3. So more than likely they are all together. Get out of here, fish. No one likes you. Maybe there's some out here on this? Maybe? Because, I mean, other than those 3 power cells, you could actually leave. But, I'm too much of a completionist of this game for that. It would actually literally hurt my soul. Thank you. Let's go through here really quick. so I didn't miss any on the water. Maybe I missed some when I climbed up the stairwell thing. Or maybe there's some... Oh, crap. Oh! The fish! Fish! Actually, this is good. Maybe I missed them, like, right in this area. And I should just double back, like, to this immediate location. Just to be safe. Maybe there's 6 down here and I just wasn't paying attention. No. I will literally lose my mind if I don't find those 3. Like, I will waste so much time. It's actually not even funny. Actually, I should just grab this. And in here, that I didn't hit. Maybe the cannon I needed to use. No. Actually, I think I know where they are. I'll have to find the lift. Or maybe they were, they're down here. It could be near where the muse was. I didn't really go thoroughly through that. I got all excited because I actually caught the freaking thing. Get out of here, scrub. You're falling asleep? Are you at work? Okay. I'll climb the thing one more time. If I can't find him, I will begrudgingly move on.
Do me a favor and keep away from those dark eco boxes.
I think maybe I didn't go to the other side of the cannon or something and really look. Fish, kill me. I accept my fate. You know, there was a time where that fish scared me probably more than anything in my entire life. Why are there frame rate dips in this version? I actually am not sure about that. I think it's just because it's a port. I noticed that too earlier, but I could be mistaken. I'd like to think I'm wrong. That maybe it's just from streaming the video. wouldn't surprise me if the game itself is just like that because it's a PS2 game being played on PS4, and it might be trying to run just an older game. I don't know if that would have anything to do with it. Maybe there's some over here. That's what I was thinking. No. On the other side? No. Oh. Behind the stairs? No. This makes me sad. Here I am talking about how I love the game and I'm passionate about it. I can't remember where 3 precursor orbs are. It's driving me crazy. Oh. Probably actually near the beginning. If I had to guess now. If you see them, please point it out. Because, I'm just drawing blank. There they are. So they were near the muse. Like I said, I got really excited when I caught that thing and like... That actually probably was closer to 60 seconds if I had to be perfectly honest. There we go. Alright, we're out of here. Off to the fire canyon we go. Also, when we get back to the village, I'll point something out that seems really bizarre to me. But maybe somebody else can make sense of it. It's the fisherman's other boat. This boat is way smaller, but the fish doesn't bother you, which I think would have been a fun boss fight. Like, you have to stay on the boat and you have to shoot it with yellow eco or something. That would have been cool. But this boat's really small, and I mean, in I guess definition, it's big. But look at this boat over here. It's much bigger.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat?
In terms of like depth and everything.
We best stay way clear of them.
That fish is
I don't think we can tackle a creature that
crazy.
nasty.
Anyway, we need to talk to our uncle here, and then we can
hello there,
be sent on our way into the Fire Canyon.
Caught me at a most inopportune moment.
Like I said, roughly an hour and a half,
but I seem to be a spot short
we'd have the first
old
act of the game done.
Precursor orbs. I would have pledged
Actually, a
my
little bit
word that I
faster.
had 90 of them.
And if I didn't miss those 3 orbs, we'd probably be done with the canyon right now.
Little annoying, miserably ugly one might have just pilfered them as a sort of
probably the
a
basin. I would want to do the basin first.
Anyway,
because it's got the most time-consuming level of those
90
3
precursor
that you can do.
orbs. So he can get underway, I would offer you a power cell in return.
Okay, we can do that.
I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. Hey, you have the precursor orbs that we agreed on? I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Let's see. Oh, it's not slam dunk. I thought it was. $33. Oh, I feel a cough coming on.
You gotta bring in the cops.
So, 100% speed run in 2 hours? That's really good. I didn't know a 100% run was done in 2 hours. You should, If you have a PS4,
Great.
you should
You have the
totally
20 cells
stream
needed
yourself
to
doing
power
that.
my
That would be
heat
awesome.
shield. Now be careful. The shield will
I'd-
only
I'd
protect your
love
zoo until
to
it
watch
reaches
that,
500
actually.
degrees. So try
The
to keep
fastest
it cool.
I've 100% of the
Flying
game
over
was in about
open lava
4.5
will
hours.
definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500
So-
degrees and it's over. Over? Like burning molten metal over? The fire canyon
I mean,
gets
it's
pretty
whatever.
hot. So
That's
keep
really
a lookout
impressive,
for
though,
jumps
dude.
to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly.
Your hand's starting to hurt? Yeah.
Oh,
I can
and when you get across,
understand that.
don't forget
Having
to activate the teleport
practice
gate
and
in
do
the
everything,
Blue Sage's
like,
lab.
the
Then
dedication
we'll be able to teleport
learning
over and
shortcuts
meet you.
and tricks
Good
and stuff.
luck.
I can't think of any like major shortcuts you can take in this game to
Hit those balloons to cool
beat it
off.
that quickly. Though.
There's scout flies out here, too. Woo, see if we can catch air off those lurkers.
I'd love to see that though. I can see that. Yeah, I know. Oh well. I don't want to have to come back. So for the speed run, do they count the time for the cutscenes as well, or no? I'm not really sure about that because you can't skip them. And some of them are pretty long. Because if so, that's even more impressive.
Use the hop turn to steer harder.
Yes, they count the scenes. Makes sense. Okay, there's the scout fly. And then this should be my last crate. Yep. Do they count the initial cutscene or no?
We made it!
Like the one where it starts with Samos monologuing. Do they count that one? Because you're not technically playing the game at that point yet. Go ahead and hit this.
Whoa! I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No,
Not
I
bad.
mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders. Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage
checking
is
out
working
Kira.
on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes.
They start the countdown
Jack,
after you push the start
Go
button.
check on the
Okay.
villagers and come back and give us an
I've been thinking
update.
about trying to see how fast I could
And take
actually
the
beat
purple
this
with you.
game, any percent. So I've heard the overall speed record is like 25 minutes for just any percent, which the minimum power cells you would need is I want to say 74 because there's the same as the Sage glitch where you can get just him that get to the top. Really? Okay, let's
Until we
see.
find out why the Blue Sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine.
I need
Go
240.
get them.
So we need 45 power cells to get to the next section of the game. I think if you get all of the ones here, like with these next 3 areas, you'll end up getting, I want to say 66, maybe even 67, because you'll get one when you beat the guy on the top of the mountain, and then one at the end of the path. So actually, I think you'd have 68. We'll go ahead and talk to you because we need to,
My aching head.
I thought that's one of
we
your
need to talk to
vital
him
organs.
and the gambler.
Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So
McLovin's 22, are you in, Special B family, or, the main Piccolo page you follow? I actually don't recognize you from the other streams.
But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yakao steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure,
I still love that one.
he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he
New viewer.
disappeared
Cool.
before we had a chance to turn it on.
Did you just
And
find me
he
from
took
browsing
all
on
his
Twitch, or do
powers
you
out
follow the Piccolo page?
At
or
least
something
I was
like
able
that?
to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure. And seal my doom?
You should totally considering following, by the way. I think I'm gonna
All right.
do a 100% run of this
Bring me
game
90
on
precursor
probably
orbs and I'll
Thursday.
hit the pontoons.
If I don't do that, then I'll probably
But
just
I'm
do
not
the story mode
going
2
to
Lost
fight
Legacy,
that
because it
monster
should be able to be
again.
streamed by then, obviously. Oh, you just searched on Twitch. That's cool.
Oh, wonderful.
You're the first person to actually get to the stream from doing that.
All right.
Did you just
I'll
search for
fix
Jak
the
and Daxter
bridge.
because of the
Don't ask me to get
PS4
involved with
release
that creature
with
again.
Lost Legacy? Because that's what I was thinking about doing if it wasn't going to stream, just to see if somebody else was playing it. Alright, now we got the bridge back, so we can totally do that. Go ahead and grab the scout fly. Like I was saying earlier, my absolute least favorite power cell in the game is the Bogey Swamp minigame. I hate the rat mission. Like, that is the bane of my existence in this game, honestly. Over everything else that you can mess up at. That always gives me trouble. Oh, we got another slam dunk. Sweet. We got all 7. Cool. We should probably go ahead and talk to the geologist here, just so
You two look like a couple of capable
we can
fellows. I've got a
be able to
research
trade
project
her
going,
an
and maybe
orb.
you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've
Yeah.
been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the precursor basin next to our village for years. But
Oh,
now
okay,
those
that's cool.
awful lurkers have
what
scared
part
the
are you
moles
at
to
on
the
the game?
surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We care. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. but I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough?
Sure. Though I hate the swamp, this might actually
That's one of those flying lurkers. He might have a power cell.
Got the suspicion that he does. Let's go. Oh, you're at the swamp right now? That's cool. Like, I love the zoomer, but, the ring challenges and these guys, not a big fan. But the blue ring challenge is the absolute worst. Did I not talk to the gambler? I don't think I did. Crap. Like, I think you absolutely have to talk to him to start the challenge, so go do that. I need to remember to talk to people.
Oh, no, not another hero.
Yeah, I definitely didn't.
I lost my shorts on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster.
You don't want to do that when I get up there.
Tap me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return.
Cool.
And if you're game, I do have one more
It's
bet
almost
on
midnight.
my big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
So I think when I hit 2 hours, I'm gonna go ahead and end it.
These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
Or if I'm in the middle of an area, we'll finish that up and then we'll turn it off. I just can't wait for 2 and 3 to be announced. If they're not already going to be on the marketplace in the morning. Which I would assume they would be, but you never know. Okay, why didn't you go in the hole? This is gonna be the one where I struggle.
Boxes are bad news!
I want to say there's 5 in this whole area, but
from the geologist.
Oh, okay, so actually still have my original poster that came with the Jak and Daxter games that I got for PS2 when they came out. Whatever. Actually, it might have been worth it to die at that point. Let's see. I shouldn't have to do that. There's some wolves here that I was missing, or just that jump. Race. Let's do that. Oh. I also fell off the freaking curb. Not happening again. Oh. There's some frame rate dropping. It's a little concerning. Patch it eventually, because I mean it just was ported. Should have it this time.
Woo!
Yep.
We beat the record time!
Not my best run of that. But, we did it. I need to go back in those now, or I will hate myself for it later. As a kid, that jump always sucked. Scout fly. No, I said scout fly. Yeah, there is some frame dropping, man. Every time it's happened, I think I've been on the zoomer, except for one time. It's just the zoomer. I don't know. think about it, Jak is actually really messed up. I mean, who chases after some creature with a vehicle and cuts it up with a fan? All over a power symbol. Like, if people have them, it leads me to believe that they must be pretty common. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Let's see. We've got this one over here. Pretty quick. I don't want to be chasing them for too long. We still got the ring challenge to do, which I intentionally saved for last. Ready to go. Catch can.
Good flying! Those lurkers were no match for your Zoomer. That's one more power cell.
Now there are some people that can do this in like 2 or some even 1 cycle. I've never been that type of person. I can do it in like 3. At the same time, I'm still rusty, so just the one. I gotta hurry. Left is the rain challenges and
keep on
scout
impressing
flies.
me.
Okay.
But then maybe it's just because I've got low expectations. Okay, your moment of gloating is over. Get on with it.
Okay, there's those. That's all the orbs. That's good. I don't have to worry about those.
A bunch to go.
I missed that scout. It's okay, I know where to go back. Sensitive than I remember. There was a few there that was blue rings. I almost certainly would have lost that. Yeah, I lost. That's fine. But I'm still gonna try.
Quick! You've got to fly through each ring before they turn off.
That's fine. We're right next to the Green Eagle vent, so we can go back and get that scout fly at least. That box. Purple pain, purple pain. Rest in peace, please. Have the rings and then we're done. Okay, seriously? That's a terrible start to this. Now the blue rings are much harder in terms of time, but honestly, I feel like, if I'm remembering correctly, I didn't have nearly as much trouble with this stupid hole. This one's not too bad. I heard rumors that they originally wanted a third ring challenge that was going to be green, and they decided against it because they wanted to do different stuff besides just black rings, which is good. I don't want a Superman 64 vibe. That's not as much fun. I always get really turned around at the pass there. Also, I don't know where the ring went. I don't know where it went. I genuinely don't know where that went. I didn't see it. If only this controlled more like the Zoomers in Jak 2 and 3. Then I can fly and switch around in hover zones. 2 is my favorite of the trilogy, by the way. I don't know why, I just really liked the story, and I really enjoyed some of the, almost just the different tone and atmosphere. And while 3 is also really good, I feel like 2 just has a superior story. And even though all the extra weapons are nice, they're not really needed, I think. The game's not exactly particularly hard. Jak 2, I think, was more difficult to provide a more challenge. Maybe that's why I still like it more. But who knows? Maybe we'll see whenever I play the games on stream. That might change. This one is probably the best for streaming purposes, so I bet. We're gonna do it anyway. Alright, let's see. This time. Don't know where that ring goes. Oh, I keep messing up on the same exact ring. Okay. I need to change positions because my arm is starting to fall asleep. Like I said, this is the one that I'm going to get stuck on, so... When I did a Let's Play of this, I can just cut, like, all my failures into, like, a quick clip montage. Here, you guys are gonna have to sit through every agonizing mistake. Like that. That was dumb. I'm dumb. I got lucky there. Yep. Okay. I need to focus. I'm taking this game all in and everything. It's just so beautiful. But right now, I'm just thinking about beating the blue ring challenge. Yeah. Now we got that jump. The other times I didn't mess up on that. I know where it is now. Okay. That is the part that I always have gotten confused on. Even to this day, obviously, like, even as a kid, that one always freaking stumps me. But then after that, like, they're all in plain sight. That one's very well hidden. We're approaching our 2-hour mark of the stream. Such crap! Yeah, see, just that one screwed me, but that's okay. It's fine. We're getting out of this Dr. Sick help. I got the blues. Really bizarre how that one is a bronze, but getting other stuff here that isn't ring challenges is the silver of the lurkers. I feel like that's way harder. That one I think has taken me the most time, probably more time than any other
saving those moles. That's awfully
place.
Good
Like
of
even
you.
if you combined any two,
Here's a
except
power
for
cell
Misty
to help
Island.
you out. Now I can get back to my research.
Yeah. We got 45.
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
Awesome. We could get one, but we'll hold off. Now if we return to the gambler, we should just get our power cell.
Oh, great moves, kid. I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
All right, speedy fast. Cool. So, we have everything but the 2 Oracle statue orbs or cells, and then we've gotten everything else prior. So we're at 46% in just 2 hours. Honestly, I think this is actually a really good stopping point for the stream. But before I do that, I think we will go ahead and at least make our way to the entrance of the Lost Precursor City. I think if we grab these right here, we should get our this place. No? Oh, we also need those. I think of these. We should. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think this is honestly a really good place to end the stream. We're at 2 hours and 7 minutes of time, and it is about 12:07 p.m. right now, or a.m. I mean. So it's midnight, and I need to get a little bit of sleep for work tomorrow. I work 12 to 9. I might be doing this again tomorrow night, but at the same time, I also have Lost Legacy that I could play. So I might do that. It might even just come down to a coin flip. Yeah, I'm with you, Jak. I'm yawning. I'm tired. Thanks everybody for watching. I've been Jittery Jak and Thank you so much for coming by, and I will see you next time.